Got it. Yeah.
Hello.
What's
Hey, look at
up?
that. We're here.
We're here. We made it finally.
How are
Oh,
you?
I'm doing good. I just got off of work. Got me a little pizza wait once we're done. How about you?
I'm pretty good. Today was a calm, boring Friday. I basically just worked and then worked some more on some like side stuff. Yeah, I've been cooped up in here for like the whole fucking day.
Dude, no, I wish. I'm a nanny, so I take care of
Oh
two.
shit.
Yeah, I take care of two 4-year-old twins, and it's just they're kind of being like bad a little bit, but
I mean, yeah, twins. They're like, there's
yeah.
two of them.
Yeah, I mean, what I enjoy about it too, though, is like teaching them like new things and stuff like that. So it's fun. Machina's a nanny too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We in our little group chat, we always like send like little things about our day and stuff like.
So what do you like? I don't know. Sometimes China comes out with these like little like facts and stuff about I don't know raising kids, and I'm like, what? Where the hell did you get that shit from?
What type of
Dude,
facts?
what's up?
Like what type of facts? What do you mean?
Just like random little things on what she should and shouldn't do. I think she picks it up from the parents, or you know,
Okay.
is
No,
it
yeah,
the same way for you?
yeah, I would say so. Not only that, I relate to it a lot too because one of the kids is autistic. So like, I'm definitely like, look, she actually just texted me right now. That's crazy. Dude, she said
Oh,
this.
she hears us.
That's kind of weird. She goes, "This is probably the bad times I've ever had since moving into this house." What the fuck?
Whoa, nice, nice. Okay, so now it makes sense that you're like exhausted, you know?
I mean, it's just he's having what's crazy about it is like he one of the kids only became a problem or besides that, I think the bigger picture is just like how like so he's 4 years old. He goes to like this little like school and like he was super good, super good, super good until like this new little boy like just rep- the fuck the are we cussing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you can curse. This is
Rep-
natural as it is.
well, I was gonna get ready and stuff. I'm like, nah, let me just come through. Like,
Yeah, that's the language. You're on the right track.
but so it's just crazy that like some little other 4-year-old kid and he's like the bad one of the class is like teaching. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's always those bad influences. They just roll in and they fuck everything up.
Like
They're
even
like,
when
yo, you
oh
ever
I
heard of
was
curse words?
like in meditative state, I was like, was I ever that fucking kid? Did I do anything?
Were
I
you?
I don't know, I'm thinking about it more right now. I don't think so. Not really. I no, I was actually the one I was the one being influenced because like I
uh,
scared of my parents. So like I wouldn't do anything bad, but anytime I started doing bad things, once I started hanging out with like the bad kids, the popular kids and stuff like that. Like I remember like skipping like a crazy story is like one time I was fucking tutoring or something like that. And then my parents found out, well, my mom did. Tell me why she comes to the school and she's just like, you need to show me these cameras. Like, I want everything. I want to see Karina, blah, blah, blah.
Damn. Your mom was all the way. She was like non-tolerating anything.
Definitely. She was super like strict and stuff. So I never influenced anybody. I definitely was.
That's cute. Yeah, I was a huge goody two shoes. Like I never did anything wrong. You say what?
I'm like, you still are.
Yeah, honestly, I can't say that I've done anything questionable. Maybe a few things, but never anything to influence anyone else. I was like super religious, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything bad or else I'll go to hell.
Ah,
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
I parents, like, did they like scare you like that? Or did you just have that belief within yourself? Like,
It was like both, you know? Like my dad was extremely strict,
uh-huh.
and on top of that, like I was just genuinely scared of hell, you know?
That's wild.
Yeah, yeah. It kind of turned me off of like a lot of religious stuff, but now I'm in a space where I can like look at it from like a different perspective. But it was yeah, the upbringing was definitely a very stiff moment in my life, you know. Oh,
That's
you paused.
crazy.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, sorry. I'm not even touching my phone. That's crazy. I don't think I ever like thought about like hell like that. Like to where I was just like, I need to be good or I'm like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean that's the whole thing for it, you know. It's like a weird. It's like a incentive, you know, to be good, which
mm,
I don't really like too much, you know, that it has to be there, you know, to scare people into being a decent person. But I mean,
yeah,
it works for some people, you know.
yeah. That reminds me, like I kind of you just made me think about it because one thing that I do, like whenever they aren't being good, I'd be like, Santa's watching. Like
Yeah.
it's so hard. I've gone as deep as downloading this app. Like it's called Fake Santa, and like you press a button and it shows Santa calling you. And
Hey, get that sweet leverage while you still can, you know. Then they're gonna be like, yeah, Santa's fake. Like we know.
what's funny is like I have had the intrusive thought of just telling them. I was like,
Oh, for
yo,
real?
like Santa is it? Cause like I'm trying, cause I just want to make them like super normal. Like I've noticed like they're just so like babied as hell. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I try to show them like new things. Like I showed them like anime, you know. So I showed them like Luffy, cause I don't know. Just I was just trying to show. I showed them like new genres of music that they've never heard. Like
Okay, putting them on.
yeah, in other words, I want to put them on. Like I want to show them. Like I was put on like at a young age. Like I was into like things that were like my friends weren't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like to clothes. Like I have it in me. Like if they're dirty in school, I'll be like change. Like let's get home and change. Like I feel like they don't do that usually. Like I change them up. I make them like I'll be like, look at your outfit. Like, do you like these colors? And like they'll tell me like now stuff like I like that shirt, Miss Karina. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, what? That's so cute.
Yeah, I want to do things like that, like make them like not as sheltered in. I showed them rock music, and it's so funny because I think like that's like their genre, and like promise you, it's so crazy. Like actually today we were playing like he started playing on his little baby piano. I'm like, oh, you're playing on your piano? I don't want to say his name. And then he, because they're little babies. But I was like, are you playing on your piano? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll play the guitar. And then he hands me his little ukulele. Then I just start going crazy on it. And he's like, like
Oh, what? That's so cute.
just as crazy, but like hardcore. And he's like banging on it and like moving his head. I have such a crazy video of him just jamming rock music.
I
But
mean
yeah, like
that.
I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to show them like anime, new music. I
Yeah, I mean,
call them dude, and they don't even say dude. Things
that's
like that.
cute. That's cute as hell, you know. Like, and that on its own goes such a long way, you know. Cause like, what? Usually, if you weren't there to put them on to some cool stuff, like there would
Uh,
be, I don't know, that start
I feel
introducing kids to stuff early on is like, you know, that's the best way because that helps them figure out what they like earlier on, you know. Most people don't experience that till like middle school, you know.
and that's if
Yeah, yeah, for real. Some people it's high school, some people it's fucking college or
that's my neighbor.
beyond, whatever the fuck that looks like.
My poor neighbor, I swear, like the girl has not. Her parents have like definitely like closed her in.
Yeah. Well, you got to show her the ropes too. Yeesh.
I was
Become
young,
her nanny.
no, with her, and I tried when I was younger. Like I'd be like, "Hey, listen to this," and her parents would be like, "Nah, like stop."
Damn, that's
Yeah.
lame. You know, imagine being that type of parent.
No, never. I want to. No, I don't even be a parent.
You said what?
I don't even know if I want to be a parent.
Oh, is it the whole world ending thing?
It's the
Everyone's been saying that. People say that too
it's
much.
it's that. I mean, that does have a factor in it, but another thing is just like, I mean, fuck, expensive
Oof.
too. That's a
Yeah.
big one. I'm trying to put them by order, like for most important. Third, honestly, like I don't know, dude. I'm still at his like right now, so I'm about to be 25 in August. And
A.
yeah, shut up. But
Yeah.
my birthday's coming up.
Yeah. What day specifically?
The August 20th.
A shout out. Okay.
So Leo, it's Leo.
Cheers.
Yes. But I'm at an age where like my parents are just like, so like you don't even have like a boyfriend, like you're not even like trying to like do anything. No, like that's not, I'm like still super selfish. That's what I was leading up to. I'm still super selfish. Like I still want to buy like an archive item, like that,
Put it in
you
a
know,
trophy case.
something that freaking no. And the thing is like being a nanny too, like I see the money she be spending, like it's wild. Like sometimes she spends like 100 a day.
No, yeah, yeah. Like your needs as a parent is
Uh,
way in the back, you know? Like I'm just now realizing how it was for my dad whenever like he was raising me. He was like a single parent
oh well.
and this man literally like worked for us. Like it was fucking like he just always work, you know? And now he's kind of like a workaholic as a result.
Mm.
But yeah, that's just like full-time parent all day every day like that's just wild.
There's no taking a break. There's no like escaping it. Like
Yeah, for real.
like I just had a draining day at work and like probably after this if I want I can go and catch a drink somewhere.
Yeah.
I could not sleep right now. She's up right now putting them to sleep. Like that's just not, you know, but shout out to those who like love that, you know. There's some people that are like, no, I am meant to be a mom in this life. Like I love that. Like blah 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 blah. Like some people like want to be parents like so bad.
I
Ever since
mean, like,
I was little, I never was like, I want to be a parent. And some people are like, I want to get married and have kids and blah, blah,
people like that, I feel like that's a huge red flag. It's like your goal should not be to be a parent. It's like
blah.
it's what's up?
No, that's a really good point.
I mean, like you can become a parent and like be a good parent, you know. But like, if you're like, man, I just want to be like, I just want to control someone's life, you know. It's like, chill.
Uh,
It's
no,
like, what are
that's
your plans for you? And then like, you know, have the kid as a priority, you know. But if the focus is all on the kid, that puts way too much pressure on the kid, and the kid ends up being like fucked up, you know. And it's like,
facing those repercussions. No, definitely, I agree. Me and my friends talk about this all the time. Like, and that's another reason why I don't want to have a kid because like my friends made one of my friends, Ozzy, made such a good point. Like, if you're trying to have a kid to like, for example, even as big as like saying like generational curses end with me, like that's still selfish. You're not having the kid out of love and out of like want no, like if you want a kid to like change the world, that's still selfish. Like if you want a kid to like see what it looks like, that's selfish. If you want a kid to like just fulfill, if you want a kid, I even think like wanting a kid to be that parent that you wish you had, even that's like
oh yeah.
yeah, like I think those reasons, it's like a double-edged sword because like I don't know, I feel like if I ever do want a kid, first of all I'm gonna be ready, and second like it's gonna be out of like love, hopefully, for sure.
Yeah,
I
I
don't be
mean,
out.
but what is ready though? You know, like I saw this one. It's like this Twitter thread, and this girl was like, uh she said something about like her dad had or her parents had her when her dad was working at like I think a FedEx or like something random like or no a Pizza Hut or some pizza spot, Domino's, I don't know, you know? And it's like for all I know, like she's alive still, you know, she's doing her thing. So, you know, like I think our generation overthinks that stuff. But at the same time,
I see what you're
at least
saying.
we think about it, you know, like as opposed to just like popping, like cranking kids out, like, you know.
Like our well, they didn't crack any out, but they literally were just like down. I think
Yeah, yeah.
whenever I said like when I'm ready, like financially ready, I
How
I don't
much
know.
is that a year? That's like 8 figures.
Honestly, yeah, that's a good question. What is that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not, dude. I have nope.
No, I feel that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm always one to talk about stuff like this, and if ever someone's like, "Oh, I don't want no kids," I'm like, "Why are you gatekeeping life?" You know. But at the same time,
Uh,
at the same time, like if someone asked me if I was ready to have a kid within like what like 3 years or something, it'd be no every single time, you know. But like for the future, like yeah, you know, in general, yeah. But at the same time, I know you know Monica, right?
uh, no,
You've
maybe.
probably seen her before. She would beat me over the head, like every time I'm like trying to argue with someone about like just the thought of like you know like having people entertain the thought of having kids. Because like some people like know that they don't want kids and I think or her argument, which I'm starting to agree with more now, is like, yeah, that's like if you know, then like you know, because like some people are capable of just like or aren't capable of raising kids, you know, because like they have their own things and they
Yeah,
could pass on like a bunch of stuff to another person by mistake.
yeah. It's such a touchy subject. It's so like,
Oh yeah.
but before all that, like, I just wonder what, like, well, like for my parents, I guess, like, what's the big importance of it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how how come I'm not shit? Well, it's not to that extent. I mean, they're kind of like, what the fuck is your problem? But like, how come I'm not a person for just being like, I don't want any like right now. Like, I don't think about them right now. Like, I want to spend money on a purse, on a skirt. I go out. I want to travel. I want to fall in love like with somebody before. Like, and it's just like, it's like, what's the importance? Like, you know what I mean? I just
No,
wonder
yeah, yeah. I mean that's like the
what
two
word.
different generations with the two different generational values, you know. I like my dad's kind of similar, but like I don't know. I feel like their generation are they were about like that whole you know American dream, like what it looks like to be like successful, you know, and
Yeah,
that's like have your family, have like your kids, and then that's it, you know. But they don't. They I guess we realized from looking at them like that shit doesn't make anyone happy, you know. Like maybe there's something more to it.
definitely. I agree. Oof. But anyways, I do have a question. What made you do this? Like, is this your first time doing this? Like, what's the concept? Like, fill me in.
Hey, so like I'm kind of surprised like not everyone asks like every time I do this like
Yeah. Me?
you
I'm
know
like, yeah, yeah, go on. I'm
this
sorry.
is like thing number I think this is the third set of 4 people and only like I think 3 people have asked like what is this, you know, like why am I doing it, you know,
Uh-huh. Mhm.
and it's kind of like an experiment right now, you know, because like I'm really interested in just like how fucked up the internet kind of makes everything, you know, and how it makes everyone feel like kind of shitty, and everyone's always trying to like pose to seem like a way, you know? Like
Mhm.
everyone's trying to be them best their best selves online, you
They're
know? And
perfect.
it's yeah, yeah, exactly. And they're trying to capture a moment, even if they're trying to be genuine, you know? Like
Mhm.
they catch themselves in like a specific light, and it's like they're never gonna be portraying themselves accurately, you know? Like whether they know it or not. And I feel like that fucks people up, because then they look back at their actual life and they're like, man, I'm boring as fuck. Like, I need to be doing something interesting right now, blah, blah, blah. And it's like 90% of the time that anyone's living, you know, they're not doing anything interesting, you know? So
Yeah.
I've become like really focused on like glorifying the mundane and like just boring, normal ass regular shit, you know? So like I'm kind of doing that with this as like one kind of avenue by just like having a like regular ass conversation with people who follow me and people who I follow. You know, because like what I have like 800 followers or 900 or some 800 followers, and like I don't interact with like any of them at all. Probably like a good 30,
You said
50
it
max.
at
You know,
all.
like I like the pictures of 30 to 50 people. You know,
Mm.
and it's like, who the fuck is this person, you know? And I'm sure they have the same question about me, because like I do have the habit of posting some like very edgy ass stuff, you know, and
Mhm.
people get this idea of me that I don't like have any control over, you know, and it's the same way for me for them, and this is like a nice way for us to just be humans, you know, just like regular as hell. What's that?
I said I feel you. No, go on. Yeah, that's cool. I get it. I get it. I think I did it perfectly then. I literally was like, I looked at myself and like, I should get ready. But I was like, nah.
Yeah, yeah, you're doing it perfect, you know? Cause
I was
I,
like, I figured it was something like that. Especially whenever like you like, I didn't even think I was gonna win. First of all, I was just like, I was like, fuck. I definitely caught whiff of it whenever you're like, or let's just like stare at each other, like let's not even talk. Like I just want this whole, but that's cool. That's really, yeah. I hope like it would be really cool. Like you climb this shit so far up that you like fucking interview like or whatever, talk to like people who like Conor McGregor, somebody like who people are they're probably excited all the time, but I don't know why that name came to mind.
Hey, yeah, yeah. You're
Yeah.
thinking violent thoughts.
Uh, wait, what'd you
And
say?
then yeah, I said you're thinking violent thoughts. You want to fight.
Chill.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
No, but that's really cool. And then how are you gonna display it? You just put
Um,
okay.
yeah, I just posted on YouTube. Like, I don't really know if I have any goal for this. Like, uh,
Just recently I saw a tweet as well going back. We should talk like you see how we're going back to social media for like inspiring us, but I
no,
saw a
yeah, that's the
tweet.
thing.
It's a thing. I saw a tweet that said to just do art for the creativity of it, for the process of it, and it's just gonna be cooler than anything. Like we're over here like thinking like, oh, are people gonna like it? But like, no, do it for the create like the process of it, and that really spoke like a lot to me
Yeah,
because
yeah, that's
um, I
no.
have
Go
like a little
ahead.
I have like a little YouTube channel that like I slack like a bitch. Like if you look at the videos, like I post one
What?
video, I
Plug
post
it. What's the thing? I'm gonna look it up after
ah,
this.
okay, Karina. So that used to be my at Krnaa. Karina turned out fine. So it's Karina space, then capital T. I know I gotta fix this. I know I gotta fix this. Turned out capital T, capital O, capital F. But I don't know that username stuck to me because like I just know I don't know why we're talking about family so much, but my family is no fuck. Hi family. I know y'all nosy than a bitch. Y'all are gonna fucking I don't care. That's why the username is Karina turned out fine. Cause like at the end of the day, like I turned out fine. Like they have such a I like me, like I have such a stigma with my family. Like they think I'm just like crazy. Or just like I just always been like the black sheep. Like they've definitely like grew up here in the suburbs and like they've done suburb shit, like had kids, all that what we were just talking about. And I'm over here like just having fucking too much fun. Don't think that that's like I don't know,
Yeah,
but that's
it's a different value set. What
yeah.
about the YouTube though? What do you got on there?
So it's kind
You
of like a
say
vlog, not gonna lie, like recording like my lifestyle and things that I like. But what I've noticed the most about it is like how much I enjoy video editing and like stuff like that. Like whenever I am in the groove of it and I am doing it, I enjoy it like the process like so much. Like I don't even think about the views. I don't even think about like I don't even have that many subscribers. I literally have like for like 10. Like, but just every time I post, like I just feel so simple, like for myself. And it's just so much fun. But I just been pushing it. I mean, literally I post a video a year and I'm so like I want to. It's not like I don't have footage. Not only that, but I've been kind of like thinking about like moving to TikTok.
oh.
Oh, so a lot of my footage has been like straight up. I used to just record like side for like YouTube. I use my phone. That's why I'm doing that.
Hmm.
With, yeah, I think that's okay. But I've been recording for like TikTok
I
to try.
mean, I don't think it's bad that you don't post often, cause like what you like you said, you know, is the best type of creation is whenever you're doing it just for fun or like for you, you know, cause like that shit is like important as fuck, you know, cause I don't know, having access to like the audience and like all the analytics, all that shit, you start to notice what people like and then you
Mhm.
start slowly going that way, you know? And then the work isn't
Oh,
genuine anymore.
that is so, yeah, definitely. And
Yeah.
TikTok, there's actually like so many sayings or like so many people like say that you make a TikTok, you post a video that gets successful, and then once that video is successful, your whole channel is about that. Like you cannot like bitch on out specifically for TikTok. Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. Everyone turning into like marketing people for like themselves is like
Mhm.
that shit is bad, you know? Cause like
More. What do you mean? Come here.
you said what?
Tell me more. What do you mean? I
Like
want to.
I don't know, people analyzing, oh, the baby.
People
What?
what? I had to.
Yeah, you
That's my
like
dog.
snatched my attention.
That's my dog. I had to. But go
um,
on. So you don't think it's good that we're our own marketing people?
no.
Wild. You know, that's a hot take.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, what? What are we marketing ourselves like for? You know, it's not a
Um,
job. You go on Instagram for fun. You know, you should just be posting pictures of your soup.
um, I mean, but you can't deny like the success that comes with like social media nowadays. Like, yo, people are making bank. Like, it's crazy. Some people, that's their whole like job and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not there yet, and I don't have a stance on like or a strong opinion about this. It's just I'm just being the devil's advocate.
No, no, yeah, yeah, I feel that. Like, I don't know. I feel like social media influencers kind of
Hmm.
like what as soon as influencers happened,
Yeah.
everything was just like fuss, you know, because then everyone was like, damn, I gotta look a little bit more important, you know. And it's like, oh man, I gotta go to the cool
I got
spots. You say what?
like they're like I gotta go viral. Like it's like so.
Yeah, yeah. And then everyone starts like acting in whatever ways, that the viral people act, I mean, and it's like reasonable. Like, what better way to live than to just get paid for like living,
Yeah, exactly.
But like at the same time, you got like the pressure to live in a specific way that your audience wants you to live in, or you need to like seem that way, or else they'll like fucking abandon you. Like there's like a couple YouTubers that or like it's like a thing with popular people who just can't take the pressure and the demand. Like they literally go crazy because they like have trouble separating themselves, like their actual self, from their like internet persona, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Because some people have to act because they just went so far off in one direction that like their audience likes, like they just literally become performers, And if they can't like code switch, like they get nuked.
They get literally, yeah. We've seen it a bunch of times. People have like, I bet you can find a couple like cases where people have killed themselves because of that.
No,
Like that's
yeah, yeah, and that's like I don't know, like I feel like there's a positive way to do that, to do it right, but like I think that takes like work and a lot of honesty. You think you could be an influencer? Could you take the pressure, the heat?
I would. The thing is like, I've obviously thought about it before, like with doing, like I'm aware of what I'm doing, like posting YouTube videos and shit like that. But what I want to have the utmost confidence that like I would not stop being myself. Like say that I get like deals or whatever, but like, can I cuss? Can I do this? Like like I want to be able to like make it as, and I just have so much belief that like I could do that to make it like exactly what I don't want to stray away. I don't want to go like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
but I do think like, because like I think about it this way, and I always ask people this: is like, okay, say you become famous, you're out eating at a restaurant, and a fan comes up to you, and they're just like, "Yo, Imhotep, I'm your biggest fan. Like, please get a picture." You're either gonna be like, "Yeah, of course. Like I am who I am because of you," or you're gonna be like, "Yo, this is a private dinner. Like, give me like, you know." And I always bounce around. Like I would just be like, "Oh, a picture wouldn't be a big deal." But then I think I would be like, "Yo, like leave me alone at the same time." I feel like
Yeah,
I'd
it's
want
like,
moments.
yo, let me eat my broccoli.
Let me. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like you said, it's just. I mean, just recently I was talking to a friend too. Like I would want my peace over anything. So actually, peace over peace over my dreams, honestly.
Yo, okay, what does peace look like then?
Dude, just not like worried about anything financially. Peace. It sucks that it comes with that. That's not the root of it. Peace is just like, I don't, peace to me would be like, I'm around people who I can be myself around. I am not stressed. These people around me, like I always say, like high vibrational people around me, like I don't want to
Hey,
have to, like, I don't ever lie. Like, I don't ever, I try my best not to lie. I really do. Like, I don't want to be around people who like make me feel insecure, make me feel like I can't talk about what I want to talk about. Like, just being at peace. Like, I don't know. In my mind, if I put it into a picture, like like I think of like my little like area and stuff. Just at peace. Just I'd rather be at peace than like, because if you ask me my dreams, like I want to go to like couture shows. I want to be invited to like shows like fashion shows and stuff like that and see those things live and stuff. But like just recently I was having a conversation with my friend, like peace over that.
what?
Yeah, peace over that. Like I'm fine with being like work my ass off to like, I mean, unfortunately we live in like money is super important. Like I can have a whole conversation about that. Money does bring a sense of happiness. Like it really does. For me, maybe it comes from like what I've like my like growing up and stuff, but like I really do.
No,
But
yeah, that should bring security. Like you
yeah,
can't not have any money and like, be on one, you know? That's
yeah,
like
no,
monk life. Like we're Americans, you know?
exactly, yeah, yeah. What it's more so when somebody tells me like, yo, like money doesn't bring happiness, I think like you don't have a good relationship with money then. Like, like money, I'm not like I it does not that it doesn't not that it matters and it makes me a better person, but like I'm not gonna let like money doesn't consume me. Like I'll go ahead and give
Yeah, yeah.
out to anybody like that needs it. Like, you know what I mean? I want to have like I have a good relationship with money. Like I think I don't know. So I want to be financially stable for sure. And just with people that I actually care about, like genuinely care about, like not like I don't know. I just want peace over anything at this point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's the right stuff, Like
That's the
that
right.
like that yeah, 'cause like people will do backflips for the goal, and they'll like some people will really be out there like fucking people over to do what
Yo,
it is that they like want to do. Like they will step on heads, and it's like chill, because yeah, you get to where you want to get to, but like you will always want more shit, because
yeah,
you don't have the stuff that matters, you
exactly.
know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see a lot of that out here,
Yeah,
like.
a million. I think that's where it came from. Where when I was saying like I don't want to be around like anything lame. Honestly, lame is a
Yeah.
no low vibration ass like.
Yeah, yeah. Being in the environment like where I don't know, everyone cares more about like, living in like a meaningful way more than like just getting stuff, Like
Hmm.
that shit makes you happy as hell. But I don't know how some people get it mixed up where it's like, yeah, like my friends do make me happy, but are they helping me get stuff?
Hmm.
To be happier, it's like, oh, whoa, 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 separate the two, you know?
Yes, especially out here. That's why like you really have to be like I'm so lucky and grateful that I do. I can say that like yo, I got some really good friends, like some friends that like I'll bet money on. What's most important is not how they are in front of you, but how they are behind your back. And I have 1,000% confidence that my friends hold me the fuck down, and I do the same. I do the fucking same. I really do. No friends can ever. No. If I ever
Yeah.
did talk shit, I've told like and it's
Yeah,
not even talking
amen.
already. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I wouldn't have, no, anybody who is my friend knows they're my friend.
Yeah, I think that shit's like the most important. Friendships are
And,
top top two relationships like in life, and that's bold as hell. I could go further with that, but I'm gonna be a little modest. But I think like
a friend,
yeah, like they don't need to be
a,
there.
a lover, what would you, ah, a lover of, like, dang, I don't know.
So I mean, I'll put friends above, and that's bold as fuck to say, because like with a friend, there's like literally nothing there except like, with a lover, like they're your friend that, it's a little bit,
Mm,
they're your friend, like,
but something, or go on.
yeah, it's like real personal, and it's like a bond, and it's like in most cases, I know there, you got your different types of relationships and whatnot, but like you usually don't share your lover with anyone else, and like,
Oh, wow, I wish it would have been like this the entire time.
what was it like before?
it was like me all big and you small. I couldn't help but like keep on looking at myself. Yeah, but
Damn.
I kind of want to pick it right back up where we last left off. The last thing you said is that you value friendship more than lover.
Okay. So to
Okay.
clarify. No. I was saying that. So of course, significant other above all, but like in terms of like how difficult it is to leave like a relationship, compared to like a friendship. Like there's like literally nothing keeping two people who are friends together aside from the fact that they're like, yeah, we're cool, But like what the hell is that? It's not like you guys are, on that same level of intimacy that like someone who's in a relationship is, like there's more keeping that together than like a friendship. So like friendships are they're kind of important because you're with that person for no reason.
Is it really no reason?
No,
I
it's
don't.
not really no reason.
I don't know. I'm like such a hopeless romantic. Like it's like I'm such a hopeless romantic. Like it's crazy. But I mean, I think about my best friends like Ozzy and Marissa and things like that. Like yeah, like I'll take a bullet for them, which is true. I, I do love them so fucking much, and we just laugh. It's crazy. It's just so.
Yeah. Like there's some like interesting stuff going on there that like has nothing to do with maybe or doesn't have as much to do with like the hormonal like chokehold like a
No.
relationship will put you in, and like
Mhm.
the financial thing with that, like, and all of those things. It's just like you guys are just vibing, and you know that's like the bottom requirement for like a relationship, romantic relationship. But that's like
Yeah.
that's the only thing, but somehow it stays strong for some people, and you can just leave anytime, and it's like no hard feelings, or like, oh, they like move, blah blah blah. But like some people like stay strong on that, and they don't need to. Like,
Yeah. I really thought about it like that. I never really did. You really can just walk away from them for whatever reason.
yeah, and it's just
I don't.
like,
I was in such a stance where like I was like my lover, because like once again I'm like a hopeless romantic, but like
hey,
I just love the thought of like y'all being like, yo, like it's me and you against the world. I, like you can be wrong and I'm gonna fucking defend you. Obviously for other things, no, but like if any, like I'm gonna defend the love for like anything. I just love so hard.
no, yeah, and that's beautiful too. Love
Love
is
it.
intense. Love is hard too. To like manage, like
Mhm. It's
being like completely vulnerable with another person, and just like being okay with the fact that they could like fuck you up like bad. It's just like, oh, I trust you, like with all my stuff.
I always like strongly say love is a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice. It's super a choice. Like you have to
Eh,
choose to like because like in love, like sometimes you go through like some really like shitty things, but like I don't know where I was going with that. But I was
No,
going somewhere.
you gotta keep going,
Like
preach. I'm here for the sermon.
the fact y'all like go over that is so like beautiful, you know what I mean? Like the rough patches. Obviously like things like cheating and etc. aren't like forgivable. Well, some people fucking say that it is. That's
That's the extent of love.
that
That's just like all the way.
that's all the fucking way. But I don't know. I think if there's something so beautiful about just being with like one person and then like, oh yeah, what backs it up, like uh, there's a level of comfort as well with being with a friend and then with a lover. With the lover, like you literally be like
Yeah,
come
yeah, for real.
That's so like crazy. Like that's something like I mean, or I'll speak for myself. Like, no, I'm not putting up a front in front of my friends, but like I'm vulnerable than a bitch with my partner. And it doesn't even have to be vulnerability. Like me and my partner can be like laid up looking like trash, like intertwined and just like literally like not even think about it. And you just like, oh wait, like I'm literally just being myself as fuck right now. And like
Yeah.
thinking about it. Not again, not to say that I'm not doing that with my friends, but it's just different. I mean, what makes it different is the intimacy. I don't know. It's just obviously like I fucking love my friends and like I'll defend them when they're not there. There's just something about like being in love. I like finding that
No.
one that you're like in love with. It's great. I don't know.
No, yeah. And that's like, yeah, that's the, I don't know, that's the intense kind of.
Smiling. I'm like, look at smiling thing about
No, yeah, yeah. I'm a bit of a hopeless romantic as well. I try and keep that shit under control, but like, yeah,
yeah.
what can you do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You can try and resist it so hard, but like, I don't know, like that level of comfort, and that's where like the whole metaphor of like, people saying like vulnerability is like being naked, and it's like the exact same thing whenever you're with a person, you're exchanging that type of intimacy. It's like you literally seen like what no one has access to usually, and it's
Exactly.
like that, yeah, I think is the introduction to like a new level of just like vulnerability, it's like, yeah, like that shit is intense, what I got introduced to that Bell Hooks book a little while ago. I was like, oh man, this lady knows.
No, wait, what book? I need you to send me that book then, because I need to read it.
No, yeah, that's like I think it's called All About Love, or like some she's basically writing about love, and like what it means to she defines love or being in love, because like people are real floaty with it. You say what?
Her own like version of what she thinks is love, or what do you think? Do you
No,
think?
yeah, she like defines it head on, and I can try and remember what she said, but going over the whole spiel about it, like she she says in the beginning like people are like, oh, you can't really say what love is because everybody loves different, blah blah blah, and it's all like floaty and everywhere, And she says like that's the main problem that people have is that like, they don't really they aren't able to like nail it down in something, so they aren't able to like form boundaries with it, so you can kind
Mm,
of like love in a healthy way, And I think she says that love is whenever it's the willingness to um no, I can't do it. I'm not gonna butcher, but it's like the willingness to something for the other person and for yourself in that relationship. But yeah, you should read it. That shit's good. If you're
no,
thinking of hopeless romantic now, that
no,
shit's gonna like whoop, it's gonna push you all the way over. Yeah.
no, definitely send me the name of. It's so crazy. I don't know. I appreciate that feeling so much. Like unlike anything else. Oh, again, I only charged it to like 15.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So we could wrap it up there because look, yeah, left you with a nice chunk of thoughts for us both to think about. Like that shit's as deep as it goes. That's the only reason why anyone exists.
Family, love. We hit the friends. Live, laugh, love. We hit all.
Hey, you already know. Yeah, that's the
How about
slogan.
gone? Am I the last one?
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah, I'm so sorry. I literally work Tuesday through Saturday. Tomorrow I go in at 9, and then I work with kids. It's just like a lot.
No, no, it's no sweat. I'm just glad we did it.
I know.
And
So thankful. Thank you for having me. It's so much fun to be part of your little experiment.
Yes, you'll be seeing it tomorrow.
That quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
upload it like during the day sometime, Saturday, and it's gonna be raining too, so
really?
I got nothing better to do. But you have a beautiful night.
You too. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you for making some time.
No, for
I'll see
sure.
you later.
Later. Bye.